Thank you. Hi, my name is Danielle Nugent, and I am the proud owner of Magic Touch Massage here in Cumberland, Wisconsin. I wanted to thank you all for taking some time today to watch this video and to kind of listen to what I had to say and consider me for this grant today. So I wanted to take that time to say thank you. A little history about myself. I've called Cumberland my home for the last 30 years. Graduated from high school here, and 10 years ago, decided to work with Stacy Rochette at Magic Touch Massage, doing massage, and then this June bought the business out completely. So it's been a long time that I have dedicated to working and living in this town and being part of the community. So it means a lot to me. So when I heard about this grant, it was a really special time for me because it was a lot of pride in people in our town thinking that our small businesses needed help and being willing to step up and do that for us. So when I got thinking about what is it that makes me deserve this grant, it's kind of a hard question to answer, because I look at my other businesses and I'm so proud of what they do. What makes me different? So what I decided to focus on is what I could offer with this money. So when I first heard about this grant, I thought about how could I use this money to better the services I already offer my community. I've focused for 10 years on bringing a healthy lifestyle to our community, which includes helping people to better understand how their body works and how to get their body to work better with them. So that being said, in these changing times, having 2 months off, I was able to take a lot of continuing ed and going out and researching the different new or different types of modalities that would be able to increase a healthier lifestyle for my community. So with that being said, when this grant came about, three of those things stuck out really to me as things that I would love to be able to do. And this grant would make it easier for me to do it in the next couple months versus the next couple years. The first big one that stepped out to me was a Himalayan salt sauna and room. Now, taking a sauna is relaxing, refreshing, and now when you add the salt, it becomes a supercharged health booster. What's great about it is that the Himalayan salt generates negative ions, which help to increase our air purification, as well as we've done some studies for helps with allergies, asthma, and other breathing ailments. It provides recycling and purification of air in that system. Beyond that, what for me really makes this room important for me to have is it helps us to maintain a relaxing environment in a very tense world. What I've seen in the last 5 weeks of being back to work is we're all living sort of on that edge. And I want to be able to provide a space that people can leave the outside world and the outside, come in and find ways to find some peace within themselves. And even 10 to 20 minutes in this salt room can help the people leave the world outside, do some meditation, do some guided meditation, do some just healthy environmental work to help them to relax, to calm down, to not live constantly on adrenaline of what's going to happen next. So I feel that this room is an amazing space to allow our community to find a way to live a healthy lifestyle. The second big thing that came to my head when I heard about this grant, especially now when we're in a time of social distancing and keeping ourselves apart, working from home, huge changes in our lives, is to continue the education programs that we started at Magic Touch. For a long time, we've had education programs in person dealing with things from healthy eating to healthy chemicals to use in your home for cleaning, to we had some ones with yoga, different things like that. Right now, we can't meet face to face. It's not the time or place. But right now, people are having so many changes in their lives. What I work with right now with a ton of my clients is working from home. How do you go from working in an office where you have a very set schedule. You have an office that's set up ergonomically to make it so that your body doesn't ache at the end of the thing, to working from home. How do you even begin to transform your living room into a home office? So one of the things I want to do is to start offering online programs for people, small little sessions that they can come to, number one, to have some socialization with other people. Number two, to learn some new information about how to live a healthier lifestyle, whether it's how to plan a workday at home, how to plan, how do I deal with my kids that aren't at school right now, how do I stay in contact with friends and family. All of those things, I work with several life coaches. That would be one of our first ones. I work with Pam Baker, who does yoga. How do we do a 10-minute yoga session in our day so we can calm down? For myself, besides the massage, I also am a nutritional therapist. So how do we have healthy snacks at home so our world doesn't revolve around chip breaks, candy bar breaks, and pop breaks when we're trying to do things? So to be able to have this grant, we would be able to have a little better video system than, say, the cell phone that I had been using, which doesn't always work the best. And then in the future, when we are able to join together again, we can offer these programs to more than just the 10 people that are in the classroom. I can also offer them to the people who are, I have a lot of clients who travel, so they will be in Wisconsin for 6 months, somewhere south for 6 months. I have a lot of people who obviously work, so they're not able to attend in person, but then they could access these classes online whenever worked for them. And to me, that is the bones of why I would like to be chosen for this grant, is because I want to offer these things that I see as such a need in my community. That time for people to work on how do I make the changes that I need to make when the world is uncertain? Because right now we're all kind of just living day by day. So I think between being able to offer classes, listening to what people want for classes, the SALT room, and then just being more available to my community members to answer questions. Knowing from my research with my own clients of how do we further educate people about the advantages of massage, the advantages of the salt sauna, the advantages of some of the other services that we can offer. And again, I think being able to have better video presentation information, I can do 5 to 10 minute snippets about if you're living in chronic pain, there are consultations that you and I can have that we can work on what types of healthy changes we can make, how I can use massage to help you with chronic pain, how I can help you with things like repetitive motion injuries, different things like that. Being able to be a better advocate for my community is a huge reason I want this grant. And I think being able to have a better video presentation and web presence through the monetary contribution of you all would be very beneficial to me. So with all of that being said, I want to thank you again so much for having me here, for allowing me to have this little bit of time to explain to you what I would do with this grant and how it would benefit my business. And to again, just thank you for taking time to invest in our community, because that means a lot as a business owner, that the people around see that we as your downtown businesses are a benefit to you. So I appreciate all of you for doing what you're doing as well. So thank you.